President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden welcomed French President Emmanuel Macron and his wife Brigitte Macron to the White House Thursday for the first state visit by a foreign leader of his presidency. Supporting Ukraine through freezing winter conditions as Russia pounds its energy infrastructure was high on their agenda. Biden was asked if he would seek to speak with Russian President Vladimir Putin to try to bring about an end to the war.
I have no immediate plans to contact Mr. Putin. Mr. Putin is, let me choose my words very carefully. I'm prepared to speak with Mr. Putin if, in fact, there is an interest in him deciding he's looking for a way to end the war. He hasn't done that yet. If that's the case, in consultation with my French and my NATO friends, I'll be happy to sit down with Putin to see what he has in mind.
Macron answered in English when asked if Biden had asked him to try to persuade Ukraine to negotiate an end to the war, saying the stakes for world stability could not be higher.
And for the second question you raised, let me tell you that we will never urge the Ukrainians to make a compromise which will not be acceptable for them. Because they are so brave and they defend precisely their lives, their nation, and our principles. And because it will never build a sustainable peace.
Despite some sharp differences over a new U.S. law promoting American clean energy products at the expense of European competitors, Biden and Macron reaffirmed that France is America's oldest ally, and both are crucial in standing up to Russia. On Capitol Hill, Republican Senator James Risch told VOA that Congress will likely approve Biden's request for an additional $38 billion in aid for Ukraine before the next session in January.
This new appropriation bill, I'm not big on messaging, but the message that Putin should take away from this is we're here to stay, and we're going to stay we're going to stay with Ukraine till they win this war, till they get it finished and complete the victory that they will ultimately have at the end.
The outcome of the war is not just important to the United States and its allies. Democratic Senator Jeanne Shaheen told VOA.
It's our adversaries. The countries that are our competitors, China, Iran, North Korea, they're all watching what the allies do and who wins this war in Ukraine. And so there's a lot riding on what happens and whether we can hold Vladimir Putin accountable.
The White House has made clear that the United States will support Ukraine in its resistance of the Russian invasion for as long as it takes. Saine, VOA News.